We all have a comfort zone, a place where we feel safe, secure, and familiar. It's the place where we go through life doing what's expected of us, without pushing ourselves or taking risks. It's a place of predictability and routine. While it's important to have a comfort zone, staying there for too long can cause us to stagnate and become complacent. This is why it's essential to do something difficult every day. In this video, we'll explore the reasons why we should challenge ourselves and leave our comfort zones. We'll also discuss how to do it and the benefits that come with it. The comfort zone. The comfort zone is where most people operate. It's the place where we feel comfortable and familiar. It's where we do what is required of us, but not necessarily more than that. We spend our days at school or work, then we come home and spend our evenings relaxing, watching TV, or browsing the internet. We socialize with the same people we've always known, and we rarely venture out of our comfort zone. We stick to the same beliefs we've had for years and avoid considering different opinions. In short, we take the path of least resistance. While it's easy to understand why most people stay in their comfort zone, there is a downside to it. When we're doing the same things, the same way, over and over again, our comfort zone begins to shrink. The things that were once comfortable become less comfortable. If we're socially anxious, we might avoid social interactions and spend more time alone, making the fear even bigger. Over time, our comfort zone becomes smaller, and we become less capable of handling the obstacles that life throws at us. The growth zone. The growth zone is where we push ourselves and leave our comfort zone. It's where we struggle and feel like incompetent fools, but it's also where all real progress is made. When we challenge ourselves and do something that's a little more difficult or challenging, we enter the growth zone. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. Yes, we will struggle. And yes, we will probably feel like an idiot. But doing anything worthwhile requires us to go through this, because the things that have the biggest payoff always feel difficult at the moment. If we want to improve and see progress, we have to leave our comfort zone and increase the challenge. For example, if we're working out at the gym, we won't improve if we simply lift the same weight every time. If we're learning a new language, we won't advance if we only practice what we already know. To see progress, we have to leave our comfort zone and increase the challenge. Identifying your zones. We all have multiple zones. We might be pushing ourselves in some areas, stagnating in others, and even deteriorating in others. For example, we could be regressing backward with our social skills, stagnating with our work, but pushing ourselves to the limit at the gym. It's up to each of us to identify which zone needs more work. If we're not happy with where we are, there are a few ways to go from comfort to growth. The 3 ways to challenge yourself. There are 3 ways to challenge ourselves and leave our comfort zone: by doing it more consistently, by doing it more intensely, and by doing it for longer periods of time. All 3 of them will increase the difficulty of whatever we want to improve on. Doing it more consistently. Doing something more consistently means doing it more often. Consistency is crucial in building good habits and creating long-term changes. By doing something more consistently, we create a sense of discipline and routine that makes it easier to stick to our goals. For example, if we want to improve our fitness, we can challenge ourselves by exercising more regularly. By doing it every day, we will be able to build up our stamina and endurance gradually, which will help us to perform better over time. Doing it more intensely. Doing something more intensely means pushing ourselves to our limits. When we challenge ourselves in this way, we force our body and mind to adapt to new levels of stress and exertion. For example, if we want to improve our running performance, we can challenge ourselves by running faster and for longer distances than we are used to. By pushing ourselves to run at a faster pace or run uphill, we will force our bodies to adapt and become stronger and more resilient. Doing it for longer periods of time. Doing something for longer periods of time means increasing the duration of the activity. This can be challenging, especially if we are not used to the activity or if it is physically demanding. However, By doing something for longer periods of time, we can develop endurance and build up our resilience. For example, if we want to improve our concentration, we can challenge ourselves by working on a task for a longer period of time. By doing so, we will develop our ability to focus and resist distractions, which will help us to be more productive in the long run. In summary, challenging ourselves is an important part of personal growth and development. By using these 3 ways of challenging ourselves, we can push ourselves beyond our comfort zone and achieve our goals. Whether we want to improve our physical fitness, our mental focus, or our professional skills, we can use these methods to become better and stronger versions of ourselves. Thank you for watching and learning about the 3 ways to challenge yourself. Remember, consistent practice, increasing intensity, and extending duration are all key ways to push yourself out of your comfort zone and achieve your goals. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself and take on new challenges, and remember to celebrate your progress along the way. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like and subscribe for more tips and insights on personal growth and development. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.